You might recall the case of a 10-year-old girl who got raped in the state of Ohio a few years ago, and she traveled to Indiana ultimately to get an abortion. We were talking about that in a video, and this person left the following comment: "You don't punish the child for the crimes of the father. Adoption is always an option. There are couples who want desperately to have a child." So let's talk about this. First and foremost, adoption is always an option. How many kids are you adopting? If that's your position, how many kids, how many unwanted babies are you bringing into your home? Because if you're not part of the solution, all you are is telling everybody else how to solve their fucking problem, right? No, don't abort. Adopt. Okay, lead by example. You adopt. That's the first thing. The second thing I would say to you is there are plenty of couples who want desperately to have a child. And so other people should be forced to carry pregnancies to term for those people. Some woman somewhere in the United States of America should be made to be a human incubator for those couples. There are plenty of children around the world that need adoption, not just here in the United States of America. My wife and I personally know couples that have adopted children from around the world. We know of one couple that adopted two different children from China in two different trips. There are plenty of children around the world that need adoption right now. Why should we be forcing women in the United States of America to act as incubators for parents or people who can't have kids and desperately want to have them when there are already children on this planet that are begging to be adopted? Oh, Tom, it's not that cheap. It's not that easy. I understand that. But at the end of the day, that's what you're saying. There are people that desperately want children. There are children that desperately want parents. Boom. Marry those two groups of people together. Don't bring in a third group of people, more women, to act as incubators. And your first comment, your first line really strikes me, right? You don't punish the child for the crimes of the father. In other words, don't punish the fetus for the fact that the fetus was a result of the father raping somebody. How about the 10-year-old child carrying the fetus? You want to punish that child. You want to tell that child that she has to be a mother at 11. She has to be pregnant at 10, carry that pregnancy to term, and become a mother at 11. That's what you're trying to do to a child. A child that didn't choose to have sex, a child that didn't have irresponsible sex, a child that got pregnant through no fault of her own, a 10-year-old that was raped. And you're trying to punish that child by forcing them into a life they didn't ask for at the age of 10. Go fuck yourself.